So hi, good morning everyone. My name is Nadaf. I'm the director of the data and research at Alef Education. And today I'm going to talk about the evidence-based R&D results in using the AI pathways math to close the learning gaps in mathematics in the United Arab Emirates, K-12 students. So regarding the company, that Alef Education is a global edtech company based in the Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. So we have more than 1.1 million students, and more than 40,000 actually teachers are using our platform across the US, the UAE, Indonesia, and Morocco. To understand our product, let's watch this video, and then I'm going to talk about the efficacy of the product.
The United Arab Emirates has been very active in building domestic human capital for a competitive knowledge economy during the past decades. Based on the 2018 PISA report, UAE students' mean performance in reading, math, and science has been below the OECD average since 2012, and the gap between high-achieving and lowest-achieving students widened in all three subjects. Our in-house research reveals that the average grade gap has been accumulated before the children reach 15. To address this issue, we have designed and developed a student-facing AI-powered math pathway for grade 5 to grade 12 UAE public school students. The journey begins with an adaptive test that diagnoses learning gaps in both math and English reading, as English proficiency is a key factor affecting math learning. Each learner is then recommended a personalized remediation pathway, setting reasonable targets and goals to complete lessons that focus on math power skills through bite-sized, localized instructional videos, interactive questions, and assessments. The English content level is tailored to student proficiency levels. During the remedial journey, our AI dialogue-based tutor assists students with misconceptions or questions, fostering skills such as self-regulation and problem-solving. Learner progress, including growth, performance, and gaps, is reported to teachers and reflected in the learner profile for further action. One of the key functionalities in the backend is a knowledge graph connecting math power skills, tagged with instructional content and assessments. This approach addresses the accumulated math skill gaps, targeting the most critical skills needed for progression to higher levels. The key AI functionalities are enabled by rich data on assessments aligned with the Metametrics International Scale, a remedial content pool, a knowledge graph of power skills, metadata tagging, a learning analytics dashboard, and a dialogue-based tutor AI pedagogical agent. Together, Alef Pathways and Alef AI Tutor empower students to take ownership of their learning and succeed. Thank you, and feel free to request and enjoy our live demos.
So to measure the efficacy of the product, that we follow the Every Student Success Acts ESSA framework, and specifically that we focus on the quality experimental design, the tier 2 level of the evidence. So what we did, that we had two groups of the students, that the students who used this actual program, that's the treatment group, and another group is the control group, that they didn't use this actual program. And they actually took the diagnostic test aligned with the quantized actual scales before and after the intervention. And in order to reduce the bias in this actual comparison between the control group and the treatment group, that what we did, we used the propensity score matching to make sure that we are not biased in the comparison between the treatment and the control group. And then we measure the growth of the students based on the second diagnostic test that they are taking after the intervention program for the treatment group. And after the comparison between the treatment and the control group, that what we observed, that the students who actually use this program, their performance was around by 5.95% better than the control group, that who actually didn't involve in this actual program. Even the treatment group, they experienced the higher growth around 38%. We observed these actually results across all the grade levels, even the different genders. That means that all the students actually used, they were successful. Around the 6,500 students actually used this program. This is actually a study around the 605,000 that they use the program. But recently we have actually finished another study that around the 40,000 students, that we did the efficacy study for the 40,000 students. At the same time that for the AI tutor, that before I actually traveled for this conference. We finished one study about the AI tutor, and please reach out to me that we can talk about the efficacy of the AI tutor, and we can actually share the experience, the positive and negative side of using the AI tutor for our students. And this is my LinkedIn, and please actually connect. Thank you very much.